He got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, USC! Here comes the 2-point try. Wide receiver coming across in motion. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now. They want to try to pull even right now as they're going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air, it's Jordan. He tries to take the top off. He caught it, takes it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell he sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it, perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Jordan. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Quarterback will audible. To the air on 1st down. Getting some heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The quick out. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. He'll just keep slinging it. Moving away from pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football.
And he breaks into the open. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field, but when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good player.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. Going for it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great, doesn't get to the football to make a play.
He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed on the outside, it's Brown. And he goes out of bounds short of the marker. I don't think he got close.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go
Oh, look out. There he goes. He's at the 20. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And they're looking for a 4th-quarter lead, and they'll need a touchdown to do it. 1st and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. They're trying to get to it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Looking to throw on 2nd down. got his man quickly. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the fourth quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where's the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Jordan. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Touchdown, Boise State! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. You've dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
Trying to pound their way in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They might want to consider driving this one through on the ground, get him to touch it, and get that clock running. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Oh, he wasn't far from taking that one a long way as they get him stopped on the return at the 45. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air, it's Ulatowski. Now improvising. Here's a throw downfield late. Touchdown, Trojans! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback. In these situations, you drop so many guys back deep. But as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can into the ground. The defense has to do a better job, but the offense makes the big play, gets the huge Hail Mary.